Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you for being here this morning. Thank you for being here this morning.
Let's go, let's go. Oh, let's start this show. King Roman news gonna come right through. Gonna give you that news just like you know he can do. Hot topics in your face, baby. King Roman knows his place, baby. King Roman news.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning.
6:30 a.m. Eastern time, baby. He's gonna come right on time with the news just for you. Celebrity news, politics, and local news just for you. King Roman news. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday, Wednesday, Let's go, let's go. Hey, let's start this show. King Roman News, coming just for you. King Roman News, coming just for you. 6:30 a.m. Eastern Time, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. King Roman News, King Roman News.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning to the one person that's in the chat. Good morning to you. Thank you for being here. I just wanted to come through real quick and talk about the two interesting beefs I saw happen within the last 24 hours. We had Rio and Christopher Milan versus Gutta K, and that was interesting. But at the same time, we had Cardi B and Akbar going at it on Twitter, and we had Nicki Minaj caught subbing. Okay, caught subtweeting Cardi B. It was so interesting. So I wanted to talk about both these beef, but I wanted to know which one made the most sense, aka which was the stupider beef. Stupider, like right. But which one was the worst beef? And I have my opinion, but we're gonna bring the facts to the table and I'm gonna let y'all do the deciding. But before I do any of that, I definitely want to make sure that it is very, very clear that everything I'm saying today is always, always allegedly. Any views, opinions, and facts discussed on this channel and specifically this live are for the commentary, critiquing, and analyzing of current trendy topics and local news. Now, all of my personal opinions are not to be considered a verified fact, and I strongly encourage you to do your own unbiased research. All things from this point on are allegedly and should serve as the basis for our discussion. Everything is allegedly. Okay. All right. So the first beef I want to try and shout out to Naries. Good morning, boo. Yes, yes, I had to. I saw all this going on overnight and I'm like, wait a minute. How I miss this? How I miss Cardi B porn shaming Akbar. And she knows she made a mistake because she took it back and said, I never should have gotten a beef with this girl. Yeah, you literally gave her the upper hand, but we're gonna get into that. So yeah, I'm here this morning. Thank you for being here. Hey Fates, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Fates. Shout out to Fates. Thank you for coming through. So first beef I want to talk about is this with Gutta K. Now, this was interesting because we've watched the Bad Boys Club show. We watched the first season and we're going to be watching the second season. And right now, Bad Boys Atlanta is on their second episode of their first season on some foreign streaming network. And only reason I knew about it is because I went to Milan's page and he's advertising the first episode of the second episode. Now, in this advertisement, I behoove you to go to his page and look at it. They're literally in the parking lot of a grocery store with these fancy rented cars. And in his caption of that little video clip, it says high budget and high quality. And the first thing I noticed in the video is a self-storage sign on one of the buildings behind, literally behind what they're posing in front of. And I said, okay, high budget and high quality. I feel you on that. Yeah, it's definitely not giving that. It's on my TCN streaming network. I don't even want to go on it on my computer or my phone. I don't know about viruses or spyware attacks. I'm just waiting for clips to surface online. But we're gonna stay tuned to Bad Boys LA season 2. And apparently Jonathan is the biggest, he's the head honcho of this next upcoming season, and all the girls are kissing his ass. I'm like, of course, they don't want to get beat up. I mean, we see this all the time. It's clear as day. But what they don't realize is, for entertainment purposes, if you were to go up against him, you will automatically build your own crew and following who don't like the big guy and they like the underdog. So that will be the turn up in that next season. But anyways, so we got Gutta K, right? We all know Gutta K. Now look, Gutta K is definitely transforming. He is doing his own thing. He's out here doing porn and all this kind of shit. But we know Gutta K as being like, yo, ain't in, bitch. I swear to God, if a bitch was to do that to me, I'm gonna turn out. I used to go up. I'm like, look at Gutta. Gutta is about to raise the fucking roof on these bitches in the house. I'm like, look at him. So we know him as that. We expect him to be poppy. We always expect him to be poppy. Now, Christopher Milan, on the other hand, he pops when he know he can win. He's one of those people. I'm gonna go so far, but if I know I can't gain no ground, I'm gonna pull back. I'm gonna dial back. I might bring in reinforcement. Hence Rio. Now Rio since cut the hair down, and this is what he's rocking now. But Rio, he's sort of, I'm this nigga, whatever it is. He went up against Jonathan. He went up against, whoever it is. He went up against them. And, it gets a little bit played out when you become that person that goes up against everybody. So here we are. We got Gutta out with his friend. Now he was out with this guy. I don't know who the guy was, but he was out with some guy with dreads. And we'll see in the video, but he was out with some guy with dreads, and I guess he's like some popular something in ATL. So they were riding in the vehicle, and apparently, Christopher Milan was in the club, and I guess he was filming or doing something for his upcoming show, the ATL, his ATL Bad Boys. And so those guys were there at the club, and I guess Gutta started popping, like, bitch, I'm here. What's up? And I guess word got back to the people in the club that, Gutta's outside. So Rio comes outside, Milan comes outside, and this is where we see the video footage. Now, I'm going to play the video. Now, it's so funny because Christopher Milan is going hard first. You can see clearly he's going hard. He's trying to get to him, whatever, blah, 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 blah. And then you see Rio. And the whole point of them doing that, because, other than somebody talking shit, is to make it show that, yeah, I got my ass whooped on the last season, but I'm a fighter. This, for me, was all about ego tripping. I'm going to come out and stunt on you. Gutta is a little ass boy, first of all. Secondly, Gutta did not want to fight, and yeah, it's Bad Boys, you ain't got to fight, but I still want to get at your ass. But he didn't want to fight. So at that point, it crossed the line of bullying to sort of like, we want to, almost felt like you want to get jumped. This is where I say to Gutta, you're a smaller guy. You always got to have something on you. That would have been a perfect time to go ahead and go off. You would have had every ground to. I would have stuck it to him. Because I was very disappointed in Milan's old fucking ass trying to be involved in this. Can you imagine? Like he will really get himself fucked up if he not on the streets with somebody else. A whole punk move to me. Um, Damn, I missed y'all. Hey y'all, good morning. Hey Risa, good morning. Good morning. I love Gutta. I love you. Okay, Gutta was my nigga. Milan was better off having it on YouTube. Seriously. Hey Carrie, good morning. Good morning. Jonathan got hands. I'll be his friend too. Hey Jay Parrish, good morning. I thought Rio was wearing a dread hat. Nah, me too, honestly. And I wish somebody would have cut them off a long time ago. Good morning, Kingsman. Good morning. Good morning. Listen, okay, cool, cool, cool. It's giving whack. Y'all are trying to jump Rio, who is smaller than both of y'all. And everybody saw. If you go to Twitter, you read all the comments. Everybody pretty much was like, "Yo, really? Oh, now you got smoke? Where was all of this smoke, Christopher? When you had Jonathan right there in the room? Oh, you had to go get reinforcement. Where's all this smoke?" And so, of course, Christopher Milan came out. He had a response. We're gonna look at that too. He had a response, and you know what his response was, y'all? His fucking response was comparing it to Anthony wanting to fight Gutta, and nobody said nothing about how big Anthony was compared to Gutta. But all of a sudden, when I'm getting ready to press Gutta, it's oh, you bigger than him, you trying to press him. I said, oh, you too old to be doing that. Anytime you got to justify your actions by what somebody else has done, and you are reaching, you are of a certain age, you know better. You know better. You should be able to justify your own actions based off your own morals or what you believe. Off some little niggas? No. Well, they did it. Ain't that some high school shit? I couldn't. He need to be popped in the mouth. He was doing way too fucking much. If that was me, both listen, Naries. Now, see, that's why I said I had to come talk to y'all about it. See, you already know the play. The video that would have been surfing would have been blood and cuts and abrasions. Police would have been called. Y'all have had my mug shot. Damn. I can't believe that nigga King Roman sliced the fuck up out of. He done got cut again. Yes, that nigga got cut again. If I ain't have a nearest weapon, bitch, I'm doing something. I'm you gonna get the fuck up off of me. Yeah, you gonna get up off of me. And you a little dude. It was way too much going on. And now I also looked at his friend that he was with. I'm sitting here thinking like, dog, you can't even you can't even like, I mean, swing on one of them, knock somebody out so the little man can just go in for the attack. Sometimes you got to ambush a bitch for a nigga. You couldn't do nothing. It was nothing like that. Sorry, but I think one-on-one Milan would have got his ass whooped. I think so too. Milan, I mean, you can have. I've seen people with bodies get their ass beat. You can have all the body in the world and still get your ass beat. What up, chef? What up? What up? Good morning. Good morning. Maced down. Okay, 8 Milan 50. That's what I'm saying. You approaching where you should be at a certain different level in your life, producer, director. You out here in the streets trying to fight. And then I go to his Twitter page at your own risk, not suitable for work. But I mean, even the quality of images. Why are you mixing your porn life in with your main Twitter page? Separate the two. Some people come to see the personality, Christopher Milan, what's going on outside of that shit. You got your ass tooted up, your whole all out. I was like, I literally was scrolling like, wow. I'm like, nobody told him to go create a freak account and do all that shit over there. You get a lot different two audiences, but you get a bigger base. You can add them together. You can promote on both whatever you want, but you have a lot of other people. You trying to be mainstream appeal, and they go to your Twitter page and your ass is busting. That's a little bit. That's a lot. I could see a chest, even a toe, maybe some, your low risers to the pubic hair. But when you start doing all that other shit, talking about I want to be pounded and yoked out, I had to look up what yoked mean. I ain't never heard nobody say they wanted to be yoked like an egg. The fuck is that? Yoked? Now, I done, been around a block or two, but I ain't never been yoked. So I'm looking like, yeah. And you, how old? That shit is unattractive to me. Milan, you too old way too old. Did I miss the Cardi commentary? Nah, I'm gonna do that one next, and we're gonna compare the beef. Not yet. Okay, cool. Back to the cause. I'm getting ready for work. Okay, Melania wants to. I love it. Melania wants to be the next Natalie Nunn. Then Natalie Nunn ends up jumping in and spilling some tea on the reunion show about Christopher and Rio. And I said, "Oh, look, y'all! Everybody's spilling tea this morning." Hey, boo. Good morning, Marty. Good morning. Good morning. I'm sorry. So he just had everything all on the Twitter, and I'm sitting here looking like you don't really care about, when you are a certain light, and think about networks. You know, you want somebody to gain, they gonna go to your Twitter and they're gonna promote your Twitter because that's what they do. And now your Twitter is nothing but porn. You have families and mothers and fathers and people who are gonna be like, yeah, maybe no. So are you thinking long term, or are you just thinking I need to shore up some of this Bigo attention? Because he's all over Bigo, old ass all over Bigo. I'm like, are you kidding me? Maybe milked. Oh my god. What, I mean, Yoke sounded like you was getting something snatched up out of you and smashed. And I was like, damn, woo, that shit like it hurt. So we're gonna take a look at this fight. I'm gonna stop and play it and give a little commentary. But remember, Gutta K versus Rio versus Christopher Milan. And this shit had me rolling because I was very shocked at Gutta. I'm not gonna lie to you. But I have to understand, you know, he wasn't prepared to fight, even though he was running at the mouth, because he was running at the mouth online. I was looking on Twitter and some of them were saying his IG stories, and he was popping off at the mouth. Yo, I'm up here, you know, this whack ass show, saying all of that kind of shit. And I'm like, yeah, I can see him doing that. But they all do talking forth back and shit. And ain't no cameras filming. Are you filming for your show? And that's why you came out here trying to start a scene. That was the first thing I said. Oh, he's filming. He's trying, this got to be an angle for him. Because why the fuck is his ass out here? He don't know he can get stabbed. That was the first thing I'm thinking. Like, he don't know he can get stabbed. Because in my mind, I'm thinking this short ass nigga definitely walking around toting. But again, you know, he might have a parole or some shit. He trying to be clear, but then don't talk shit. Don't talk shit. Just don't talk shit. I know we be wanting to run our mouths when we see shit like, yo, I'm up here. I trust me, I be in the same. You go out and see somebody you don't fuck with, you want to go right over in their area, order a drink in their face. Oh yeah, let me get that. Like, you know, I get it, been there and done that. But let me let you know, you take up so much time doing that shit, and it takes away from doing other shit. When you start factoring time management, you stop thinking about that little shit. And that's my story for Cardi B. When we get to the Cardi B story, but it's like, what are you doing, bro? What are we doing? So let's check out this first one. Um, man, make sure it's the right. Yeah, this is it. No, this is from Bigo Recap, which is like almost like a Bigo show. Oh wait, no, is this the right one? Wait, let me get the right one up, y'all. That was already up. And please make sure y'all hit that like button. Man, y'all got me bad on the last video, yo. All right, here's the clip. So this is the first clip where he was approached at the car, and you can hear Gutta, you know, sort of like really not too interested in being a part of it. So it was really bad to watch, because I was more so like, damn, I'm thinking that he was gonna swing on the nigga or do something, but he didn't do nothing. So check this out.
Get him off my car, bro. Just let him tell him get out the car. Just tell him get out the car. Just tell him get out the car. Tell him get out the car. Don't fuck your car. Tell him get out the car. Tell him get out the car. Just tell him get out the car. Just get your one, bro. Just get your one, bro. Just get your one. It's a one-on-one. It's a one-on-one. Come on, it's a one-on-one. It's a one-on-one. It's a one-on-one. Get him off my car, bro. Just let him tell him get out the car. Just tell him get out the car. Just tell him get out the car. Tell him get out the car. Don't fuck your car. Tell him get out the car. Tell him get out the car. Just tell him get out the car. Just get your one, bro. Just get your one, bro. Just get your one. It's a one-on-one. It's a one-on-one. Come on, it's a one-on-one. It's a one-on-one. It's a one-on-one. Get him off my car, bro. Just let him get out the car.
So you see little ass Gutta trying not to. Now, word on the curb is that Gutta 2 weeks ago dislocated his shoulder, so he really wasn't trying to fight because his shoulder was down. And I went to look at his IG story or his post, and he did post the fact that he was in the hospital. Okay, granted, good. We get that. So you may not want to fight. But do you hear the person, his friend who was driving the actual car, He was not too worried about Gutta. He was sitting there like, yo, you getting out the car to fight, but do not hit my car. Do not fuck up my car. Gutta, if you hear this or if anybody get this around, that is not your friend. That is not someone you want to be out with. Knowing how you carry yourself and what you may get into, you already know this nigga is more worried about his things than you. Okay, getting out of the situation than being with you. I don't know what's wrong with these niggas being around, some of the fake and the phony. That would be my first sign. I'm out the fucking door. I'm done. Okay, we good. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. So here's more of the fight from Bigo Recap Live. Now in this clip, let me put it side by side so you all can see it. Now in this clip here, you're gonna see from the angle of where it started, where this actually all started, and where you can see people outside actually yelling towards him. The guy at the top of this picture is the one with Gutta, and then you see Christopher and Rio. Now, I must admit, when Rio cut his hair, he definitely looks cute in this picture right here. Now, when I pull this out, he just gives me high school gay. So I don't know, but let's see.
Oh shit, Milan got in the car.
Now, did y'all see Milan jumping in the car, kicking him from the other side? Did you see that? Where in the fuck that come from? Now you know how to use your legs and get out of a situation. That was alarming to me. And then the dude in the dreads over there, he was getting all like sort of manhandled. And I'm sitting here like, damn, you really don't know the true colors of a motherfucker until you hang out with him and the shit gets real thick. That shit is embarrassing. I'm not trying to be hanging around. I would never. That would be the first and the last time. So you could have even got in the car and turned that bitch on and let these niggas know I'm running niggas over in 5 seconds. Get the fuck up out of here. That's some shit I wouldn't have. I wouldn't even said no warning. I'd have turned my car on so motherfucking fast and sat in that bitch and turned some music on. Like, you ready? Let me know when you're ready. I'm not playing with these bitches. I'm rammed that motherfucking motor so quick. Bitch, you got me fucked up. You threatening my life. 3 of y'all out here. Well, let's go. I'm on God. That's how I'm on God. I am not playing. You try me in front of my car, a bunch of niggas outside the club, I'm fearing for my life, bitch. Watch me. That's why I'm sitting here looking like, well, damn, nigga, you got a car. I'd be damned if I'm outside and I'm scared. I would have had Milan on that front of that hood. And you jumped in my window. Y'all, I'm talking about roll the window up on his fucking gut so hard, he'd have still been in that bitch when the police came. I wouldn't have let shit down. Fuck you mean? Yeah, I'm the littlest guy, but we got multiple resources out in this bitch. What's going on? This is how you know when you start backing up, like, oh, you talk shit. Because see, if you really was about that life, there's some things you could have did to get out that shit. A bitch would have been wrapped up in a seatbelt. You jumping through the car like that, I'd have bust your head with a bottle. We'd have had something in this bitch. The car ashtray, something, nigga. You jumping in this bitch like that? What the fuck? No, I don't understand it. To be honest with you, people would say all day, you use your hands. No, nigga. And when your hands are not available or not enough, you better grab the next thing available. That's how I feel. And I don't play none of that shit. I'm old. I heard about choke, never yolk. And it's like egg yolk. That's y'all can have that. Ain't nobody, I'm telling you now, ain't nobody yoking me. Don't even use the word yoke. I ain't even into all of that. I don't even like when niggas be like about to get you pregnant and shit like that. Like, whoa, let's just dial it back a little bit because you just took me out of my, I done went a little bit, Milan looks good that he's almost 50. He should definitely be navigating life differently. He should be. You know what I mean? He should be in a whole different lane. I had to go look up yoke. I hope you know what it means because I'm gonna need the T on the flip side. He don't want to fight. Wait. Ain't that fake? The porn star? Yes, that's who it is. That's the porn star. That's right. The one with the dreads. Yes, that's the porn star. Wow. Hey, Lincoln, what up? Shout out to Lincoln. Listen, we still waiting on you to give us the link to your channel as well. I'm definitely waiting. I can't wait. After that, I would have maced them all, including the one that is saying to get out of the car. Risa, because we're here, because we understand the assignment. Ain't damn bitch gonna punk me. I don't give a fuck what I'm talking about. I'm in a car. I'm on my phone. I'm doing my thing. Now, you want to get tough all you want to. That's cool. But just know, once you cross that window barrier, once you step and open the door on this bitch, it might be an alligator on this bitch on the inside. Snap your fucking face. You need to put that fear in people so that they understand, what am I getting into? Bitch, you every time you approach me, you better have a gun. Cause I'm for real, for real. I really would have ran one of them niggas over. The story would have been different. Former Bad Boys LA star attacked by vehicle after run-in with former cast member. That would have been a story. That's what everybody would have been talking about. My mug shots out there, pictures of the car. Milan, Rio would have had a statement. That was some bitch shit, man. If you supposed to be tough, you know what I'm saying? All of that shit would have been out here, but y'all know the real tea. You gonna fuck with me, not in front of my car. You got me fucked up. That was not a one-on-one at all. Talking about something, it was a one-on-one. And you, where do you can you add? What's your math looking like, sir? Done cut his hair off and half his brain. Good morning. That's a porn star. Of course, he only care about his car. Oh my god. So right there, okay, I don't know what he does in his porn, but that would get me soft, right? And just knowing that's how he act right there, I'm already soft. You all only thing I need to see in you in porn has already been shown. You better be on all fours, nigga. Like, that's the only thing that's gonna make me move a certain way. Anything else, I'm gonna be looking at this shit like, um, when did that occur? How did that happen? If we together, you find you already know. You already know it's cold. See, with me and mine, every time we go out and I see anything, I give my homie the lowdown already, like X, Y, and Z. Oh, for real? Who? That? Oh, okay. And I got an asshole friend, Coy, who's an asshole who like to just be like, Poppy, nothing but I share the story, and vice versa. When we go somewhere, don't make me clueless. Let me know the tea. Who? Okay. So if niggas try to come over and be funny, I'm already on game. Like, yeah, what's up? I ain't trying to be funny or nothing, but it's a package deal over here, bro. It really is. And you ain't going too far. This ain't gonna go too far. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't the baddest or the toughest, but trust and believe it's gonna be damage caused on both sides. Something you fuck out of here. Yep, that's Gutta. And Fame. That's who it was. Fame, the porn star. He looks caveman-ish to me, but okay. All these porn stars, everybody's doing porn now. I mean, the whole fucking Bad Boy LA cast is doing porn, and it's sort of a turnoff to me because I want some of that illusion. And me and Darius keep going back because I do not want Carry On to do porn. He's like, I'm waiting for the tape to drop. I don't want Carry On. I want him to be the one who got it all because he looks good on his Twitter. He's been looking really good lately. Like, I'm sitting looking like, well, damn, he looks really good. And I want him to maintain that. I don't want to be disappointed by him being a slut. Now, he started an OnlyFans, and yes, just whatever the question is next for that, if it's to me, the answer is yes. He started an OnlyFans. It's soft. It's nothing major. Everybody started an OnlyFans now. And so I just want him to keep the illusion. Don't fuck it up. Keep the illusion alive. Please don't come out here because watching Gutta and Anthony and all these niggas just turn straight to just dumps. Y'all know, fill the word in, just dumps. I mean, Anthony out here fucking a nigga who just fucks niggas just everywhere, right? And I think Anthony thinks that's his nigga. And it's like, what kind of relationship y'all got? The only nigga he be fucking, especially publicly and everybody seeing, would be you. But no, multiple videos of him, then other niggas, then him. I'm like, whoa, slow it down. Milan, that was it. It really was. You even finna kick in the car for baby Lincoln. When I tell you I'm not playing any games, I would lightly tap you. You're talking about pull a wig, I will lightly tap you with the fender bender. That's why they're fender benders. They protect anything coming close to the car. Well, I need to use it. This was the perfect time to protect myself. This ain't just to stop the car from in front of me bumping into them. This is also to help me from, shield things coming this way, flies, bugs, gnats, all of that shit. He would have been done. Could just be me, but how many against one? Like where I'm from, we don't go that. I don't know. Random. Hell yeah, would have. You listen. You right about that. And where I'm from, they jump. Rochester, New York. They jumps for real. They like to fight in packs. They like to set you up. You thinking it's a one-on-one, and out the bushes come all these other niggas and bitches. So yeah, I always be on guard. Maybe that's where it comes from, always being on guard. But I'm always like, okay, what's going on? You be thinking a nigga been your friend for 2 weeks. The whole time he trying to set you up. Now you in a position of tough bind. Not me, bitch. I was setting you up too, nigga. Meet you where? You don't know my cousin worked next door. The fuck? You ain't got me. No, I'm always. I don't know if it's the wrong mentality to have, but I subconsciously always be like, this bitch is trying to get me. How we gonna work this? I do. Maybe it's from my job. I don't know, but I think like that. So ain't no way you gonna have me at a club sitting in somebody else's car, by the way. Then I'm about to get attacked, and now you deem defenseless because you can't do shit. So it's just me, and I'm the little man. Oh no. All y'all would have heard was, he got a knife, he got a knife, he got niggas running. The story would have been that nigga's a punk. He ain't want a one-on-one because he pulled out a weapon. So now moving forward, do you understand the assignment when you fucking with me? You better. This ain't no real shit, nigga. Y'all bad boys. You supposed to be a bad boy at all times. I get the whole but even in that you need to be prepared. That's on some real shit. Niggas don't. You think people are out here for you? This is all clicks and views. This is all ego tripping. Anything a nigga can do to get up on you, it can. If it doesn't require money and it's just to slap you in the face to make you look bad, they're on it. So you got a little too close to that stove, and he got, Gutta got tapped. Just tapped a little bit. The disrespect he took just about his car, he should have been. You swinging? How you gonna swing in my car? You bitch, if you don't get your acrobatic ass down somewhere, bitch, this ain't the gym. If you don't take your I'd have been yelling all kind of epithets at him. I'd have jumped over my own car, to be honest with you. I'd have been over the hood on that other side. Bitch, get now you doing too much. Cause here's the thing with Milan. See, Milan's the kind of guy that will do whatever you allow him to do. Once he knows that it gets hot, if I go too far right here, he'll stop. I guarantee you, if that man would have turned up on him and jumped across that bitch like he was nuts, Milan would have backed off. Milan don't know. See, think about it, Jonathan. That was Jonathan Carr. Do you think he would have even ever touched the fucking car? Because he knows you gotta put that fear in a nigga heart like that. Like, bro, this ain't it. Stick over here with this dude. Don't get in my fucking shit. I'm telling you that. I'm just trying to keep it real with you. You swinging on my. You got to keep it. You really do got to be like that with him because he thinks he can just. I'm Christopher Milan, nigga. You ain't nothing but a old dusty looking, hanging on to whatever fame you got. You got a mold of your asshole out here, nigga. Like, I get the dick, but you got a mold of your asshole out here. Who wants to marry into something like that? You can, like, come on now. Anybody you date is going to be short term because you're looking for fame, somebody trying to love on you, and you looking for, okay, is this person social media eligible? Can I put them out there? Fuck out of here. I'm not with you. I would have worn him out with anything. Would have got the lug nut. I'm telling you, I'd have had the spare tire rolling out on bitches. I'd have had the crank out there. I'd have popped that trunk so quick. It's so much shit in my trunk. What are we doing? Hey, good morning, Robin of Detroit. Peace. Good morning, Mods. I'm late this morning so hard. So who are these hooligans and what's really going on? Nothing but foolishness. We dealing with Gutta K from Bad Boys LA, who was out and about, and he knew what he was doing. He showed up at a club where Christopher Milan and Rio were apparently allegedly filming for their Bad Boys season Atlanta show. And so he popped up and he was talking mess behind the scenes in the car. I'm up here, blah, 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 doing Gutta. And once word got back to Milan that, Gutta's outside, Milan and Rio pop up outside, and this is where all the foolishness starts. Now, some people are saying he should have known better. If he gonna talk shit, he should be ready for that smoke, Gutta. And then others are saying Milan and Rio, cut the fucking bullshit. Like, y'all have ample time to show this side of y'all on the fucking show, but y'all did it. So now all of a sudden you want to ambush him. Give me a break. Like, give me a break. And that's for me, honestly, I'm not saying give me a break for the fight. Cause again, me in my eyes, small, big, tall, fat, everybody can be fucking rolled. It don't matter to me. It just doesn't. I don't give a fuck. You can be muscle. Yeah, you can be whatever the hell you want to be. Everyone is eligible for the rolling. Trust me, you can be rolled. And so my thing was, Gutta, what happened here? And then my other thing was, Milan, if you don't take your ass back in the club, you should have let Rio. I would, the boss move would have been, I'd have came outside, saw what was going on. Like, all right, yeah, I ain't on that shit. I'm good. You good, Gutta? You good? Oh, okay. And I done went back in, handled my business as a director. My liability and my risk is much higher than these other little ones. I'm a boss. Let me go back in and check on you. Want to be in the scene and be poppy and shit. That's not becoming of you, sir. Rio, he's just now getting his foot wet. You know, I didn't really have too much problems with them fighting one-on-one and Rio coming out there and flexing, because for me, Rio's we kind of know Rio for just always popping out, always wanting to. So for me, it was like, okay, let Rio do his thing. But Milan, what the fuck you hanging on somebody's car? What are we doing? That's not even. I'm not jumping through nobody's window. That's some high school shit. Like, you hate somebody. I'm really want to get you. This was all because you look stupid on the show, and from the show, y'all all been talking shit social media. So what? Get over it. What the fuck? What do you expect? My grandmama used to tell me there is no rules in the streets. It isn't at all. Sticks girl, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Esther. Good morning. It's yoked, not yoke. That's when you put a rope around an animal's neck and lead it. Well, thank you for that. Now, see, I never knew. I'm not, nah. That's way too much control. Don't he though? Yes, he looked good. Yes, he looks good. Send me the link. You know, he only got 2 photos up. It ain't much. He's covering something up. But you see a print, but you know, no, good morning. Thank you for the lesson, because I need to know. And that whole Bobby Lights cast are PS2 porn stars too. Like, yo, I can't, not even turned on. Exactly. They don't understand when you start doing your porn and reality. Part of the mysteriousness of us liking you in porn is we don't get to see all that other shit. It's just straight that. Now you start adding all that other shit in, that fucks with the psyche. I'd be sitting there like, I can't do it. No, thank you. I can never do porn because I was scared. I didn't know that what my daddy looked at. And now he's past, I'll be like, can you see me doing it now? Like, babe, pull the cover. Or trust me, I be saying to myself, I be saying that all the time. I wonder if they know. Definitely would have caused some damage to my own car. Y'all gonna back the fuck up or right now? They would have known. As soon as I cut that car on and turned up some real hood shit, I'd have had some real hood shit going on in my speakers. Like something real, some Future would have been going. 56 Nights by Future probably would have been playing. Blow a Bag, Zanny Family. Oh, I'd have cranked that bitch up. I'd have sat right there and said, you ready? Let me know when you're ready, bro. Are you ready? And I'd act like it was a damn bitch in my front of my sight. Because when I went to court, I'd have been like, it was clear that I was starting my car. I turned it on. I let everyone know I was about to go. No one moved, so I proceeded to move. That's what I did. I felt threatened for my life. All of these people came out here. Oh yeah, I'd have had to give me somebody up there, an attorney, to plead my fucking case. You got to be shitting me, okay? Great Rising. I thought yoking someone was like hitting them up, like joking. I thought it meant like pulling something out of somebody and just like I now that I know, it's like, yeah, either or. I don't want to be yoked. Not at this point in my life. I ain't that trusting of nobody. So we're gonna watch a little bit more of this real quick. I ain't at that point, y'all.
Who the fuck is that?
Okay, bye. I'm gonna get.
Tell him get out the car. Get out the car. Get out the car. Get out the car, bitch. Don't play with me, bitch.
I'm really.
I can add, bitch, if you want anything else, bitch, it can get escalated. Don't want to no, get the one. Okay, cool. You better relax. No. But get out and give me my one. You want to go jump? You can never play with me, bitch. You can never play with me, bitch. I'm a motherfucking dog. Bitch, you still got to prepare, bitch. You still got to prepare, bitch. You still got to prepare, bitch.
Rio, please. Look at me.
And you know, the saddest thing is that all of that was shit talking. Nothing but shit talking. And you can hear the biggest thing and the biggest words that Milan wanted to get out was, go get Jonathan now. Go get Jonathan now. So Jonathan also made a little response to this. So he posted this on his Twitter page, Milan and Rio is some weak ass niggas. And I was right there with him. Shit, I damn near was like tap. That shit ain't impressed me. Nah, I'm sitting there looking like, bitch, if y'all don't get y'all weak sauce ass out of here, what the fuck was that shit? So here's what Jonathan had to say. Come through, Jonathan. Now, let me be clear too, because I don't want to jump early on this train. It's I like Jonathan. Oh my God, because he was the one. No, I simply like Jonathan because he was able to come into that show and challenge the bitch in the head bitch in that house. That's why I like Jonathan. So there's going to be another bitch that comes along and challenge the head bitch in the house. And I'm going to like that motherfucker too. Well, I might, because they might have some bad vibes, but whatever. But that's really why I like Jonathan. That means he stands for his own shit. It is what it is. I like that. It ain't, you ain't getting what you don't see. You getting everything you see. That's why I get into him. I ain't jumping on nobody bandwagon because he probably got a lot of flaws about him. Who knows? But my thing is that I like that shit. You're gonna be a bad boy and be in a bad boy's house. Ain't man bitch gonna be able to tell you what to do. You need somebody to be challenged. So even Jonathan probably gonna get on my nerves the next season, running the house. However, if it's not done the right way, bringing people together like I told you, and bringing a group together. If it ain't like that and it's on some like Milan, he gonna be on my bad side too. I don't give a fuck how strong somebody is. I told you everybody can be rolled. I don't know why nobody believed that. I learned that shit online. The biggest nigga in the room came to my face. I was sweating bullets, scared as hell. And he's a Barksdale in Chicago. If you know anything about Chicago and Barksdales, you'll know what I mean. Okay, do your own research. Bitch, I was nervous, but he said something to me, and ever since that day, it was like, he was like, you don't fear no man. You don't fear no man, not even me. Not even me. He was like, only person you fear is God. The only thing I can do is hurt you. That's the only thing. You gonna be up. It's pain. Get over it. What you gonna do? You gonna move myself? I'm thinking to myself, I could die, bitch. I could die. What do you mean? But it was something about that. It was like, hey, I got every right as the next man to protect myself. So no, ho, I ain't going, bitch. So that's how I feel. But get into what Jonathan had to say. Here's what John had to say. He's so animated.
Milan will get beat up when you come back to ATL. V, when you book me for your club, you bringing everybody else there. Good morning. Rise and shine. What y'all doing? Get off y'all ass. Can I whoop Milan and Rio at the same time? Bitch, I'm from Texas. Man, I was already like, listen here. If two security guards hold me down from attacking one person, what bald head gonna do? I'm gonna make a. Really go what they say? Like, no joke. Shop's over. Oh, Milan, Rio, y'all heard, bitch? Take it to the streets, bitch. Let's go on the streets. What's up?
So he's completely unbothered, as we can see. But you know who is bothered? Oh, baby, you know who's bothered? Mrs. Natalie Nunn. Now, so nobody was talking about Natalie at all. Nobody came for Natalie. Nobody had nothing to say to Natalie Nunn, but Half Moon Chin jumped her ass in to give us some tea. And I was here for the tea because I wanted to know what was going on with the reunion anyway. So here is Half Moon Chin, and I think she's shrinking her chin, like she's shaving a little bit down, slowly but surely, and we can't see it. But y'all let me know if y'all see some chin shrinking going on here, because I was looking at her chin, I was like, girl, for a second, I almost thought you had a regular jaw, but I don't know. Y'all let me know.
On some pussy nigga shit, but they were too scared to come to the reunion because they knew Jonathan was going to be there. Yeah, I said it. You already hear from Natalie Nunn, all this. Oh, Natalie don't want to. I'm telling you, last night, I got a call while I was in the hair chair right now today from Gutta. Gutta said that Milan and Rio, there's videos surfacing around, you pussy ass niggas didn't want to show up to the reunion because they were scared of Jonathan. Mind you, myself and the entire Zeus Network and Jonathan were just in Atlanta. Not the same energy at all.
At all.
No, at all.
But they want to sneak up on little ass Gutta.
He's like 80 pounds. But Gutta's still with the shit though. But not if niggas is just running up on him out of nowhere trying to jump him. They were both from each angle trying to get in the car. Milan trying to jump him from one side of the car, the driver's side. Rio trying to get in on the right side. Y'all niggas ain't shit. That's why season 2 of Bad Boys is going to go up. I'm going to find me some real ones. Not a Milan and a Rios. And it is what it is. I'm just keeping it real. I ain't got to.
Bad Boys, okay?
Yeah, like ain't no pussy shit over here, bro. On some.
And that's all I've been saying, period, girl. Better casting. I've said this the whole last season. I said better casting, better casting, better casting. Don't just go after niggas because they got a social media following. It be some of the niggas that don't got a following, got a small little following that'll give you what you want. Better casting. Hold real auditions. Don't just look at their social media accounts, because half the time niggas are faking the funk. They're faking it to make it. Some of these niggas be out here wearing designer shit, and I be sitting there like, why is that G the other way? And no one notices the shit. I notice all of the fake shit. You need a real ass dude. You need some real ass dudes, straight and gay, mixed, all of that shit. Like, you can do it, Natalie. You know, channel that chin, the power of that chin. Miss Crap Face. And so of course, now Cardi B had no reason in this at all. But what I learned is that Cardi B's favorite is Gutta, and Gutta 2 weeks ago lost his Instagram account, and Cardi B helped him get his Instagram account. So on his page, if you go to Gutta's Instagram page, he did a big shout out to her and posted her picture and shit, thanking her. So with that in the background, when this all went down, of course she had something to say. So when it was posted online, she goes on Armand's channel. She goes on to say, damn, I can't even see it on y'all screen. Hold on, let me pull this up over here so I can see it myself. So she goes on to say, Gutta mad small. Well, you know how she spell. Gutta ma small though. So they think they big abs bad hitting on someone who like 5'1" and mad femme, while they mad big weak. Okay, let me stop. I gotta do this. Cardi B, I am so sick of sharing your tweets and commenting, and your grammar is like, oh my God, y'all got the point. So she was going up for him. Well, then Loose Lips had something to say about that. So here goes was Milan clapping back at Cardi B. I said, this is because he wants attention. This is nothing more than attention. That's it. She didn't say his name. She didn't do any of that. And for all he knows, she's just a fan.
Time today, you know what I'm saying? It's so much tea, you know, Cardi B addressing me. I said I was not going to say anything, But I think I do have to address it. You know what I'm saying? I have to be fair. You know what I mean? Because it's getting really weird. Well, she don't know me, but this is her right. This is her right. This is her right. Okay, bitch, mind your business. Mind your business. We'll just stop. Just stop including me in all of whatever narrative you got going on in your head. There's no tea. There's no beef. We ain't going back and forth. I don't subtweet you. I'm a fan of somebody else. I'm a fan of yours.
He makes my nose flare. You know how that you be like, ugh. I'm over here like, ugh, oh my. If you don't shut your mouth, you are not like somebody he really smells his own socks, y'all. And it's not a good thing at all. Because when you smell your own socks, you never end up getting them washed. You just love that, the smell of that. He just loves his own shit. You're not that. And so Cardi B did offer an apology. She reached out and apologized. He let the world know. And instead of just accepting her apology, he goes on to say why you couldn't do it publicly. Bitch. Okay. So I'm like, okay, you just want to be an asshole, and that's fine. Just be the asshole that you are. So in this beef here, this whole shit about, Gutta K and Rio and Christopher Milan, I felt like it was corny as hell. I felt like Milan had no business getting caught up in this shit. Mind you, he got his own fucking business going on, Bigo and all that other dumb shit he doing over there. I ain't calling that dumb shit, but his behavior is dumb shit. All of that shit. Why you get involved? In Rio and Gutta, I was totally fine with them doing a one-on-one, doing whatever they wanted to do. Not a problem with that. I was cool with that. It's Milan, the Milan factor for me. It was the Milan factor for me. It was like, yeah, sit your ass down. And Gutta, next time you want to pull up and pop shit or do whatever you're doing, just make sure you got a good one somewhere around you. Because y'all niggas be around these niggas that don't want to go down for you. They just there for their own little ride too. That man was not trying to protect you. I hope you had breakfast with him the next day and said, look, moving forward, this is not acceptable at all. My dentist appointment today. This is not acceptable at all. So now let's cross over to another beef. So now we got Cardi B and Akbar. So all this shit going on all around the same time. So if you don't know, Akbar recently featured on Queen Mix with Nicki Minaj. She put this all-star cast together, and City Girls, JT, Bia, Katie Got Bands, Akbar, Malibu Mitch, all of them was on this record. Dope ass. Now, this version was the version I wanted. I didn't want the original version. I wanted this version. I bought this version twice. I like this version. My favorite part is at the end when she says, I don't need to beg to the media for sympathy, you idiot. Something like that. Beg for sympathy from the media, you idiot. And she laughed. I love this shit. I love the bravado, all of that shit. And so then Cardi B hops on the track with Glorilla tomorrow too, and that shit goes off. I don't give a fuck what you say. I didn't even listen to Glorilla like that, but now I'm listening to Glorilla. You got my attention, boo. I like her style. It gives me Foxy, Remy. Give me that hardcore mainstream rap that I like. I love like rap. And so I love it. I started listening to her other shit. She just be saying that shit. And I feel her lyrics. Like some of the shit I can relate to. Like, you got friends and shit that be talking about you but want to be in your face. I love all of that shit. And so the single is jumping. It really is jumping and doing numbers. Everybody is catching on. And Cardi B had only 60 seconds in this song. And she ate. She delivered. To me, Cardi B delivered on this song. She said every fucking thing I probably would want to have said. I be on that bitch mind so much. I got mansions in her head. I said, God damn, you eat. And she's eating. You got to give her credit. She rarely get a moment where she articulates and we understand every fucking thing she's saying, and she's eating. Cardi B, mama, you ace. I'm sad it's not your single on your upcoming album. It's somebody else's, but the time and attention you gave this, you need to think about it for your own shit. I like this more than Hot Shit, the last record she dropped, which was her own record. I feel her power. I always fast forward the song to 1 minute and 49 seconds as soon as Cardi B come on so I can rap the lyrics because I got all that shit. So anyway, so word got around that the song is doing numbers and it's popping off, it's going off. So Akbar goes online to tweet, if chart data it doesn't say it, I ain't believing it. I said, why? Now here's where I say, as a artist, you look at statements like that, no matter who it's from your op camp or anyone else, as fan shit. That wasn't a moment for you to jump in. I'd have just been like, okay, cool. First of all, it's not your record. And secondly, you're the bigger person in this. It ain't like you need her for some hype. She needs you. And Cardi B fell for the motherfucking bait. So they ended up going back and forth all fucking day for not all day, but for quite a bit of time early morning. So let me see, am I sharing the right screen? We're gonna breeze through some of these tweets real quick. And so they went going back and forth. Now, I'll be honest with you, Cardi B, she either been watching like the beef sector or she just with the shits. She was giving the girl the business. Like she was definitely throwing her shots and getting her licks in. And so Cardi B talked about, I take care of my kids since the day they came out my puss. Akbar, you was able to baby you. I wasn't, but I got all of mine now. See the difference between me and you? I was really in that jungle thugging with real niggas. You forgot you had kids when you got some money. You was just selling it to any man that ran up cricket teeth. And Cardi B said, see the difference between me and you? I had niggas wanting to put babies in me while I was in the jungle, but I said to myself, I won't put my kids in the same hoods I raised in, let alone abandon them. You had that choice to make as well, not once, but 5 times. And so here go Akbar. I'm about to do something you can never do, which is write a rap. And Cardi goes, I'm about to do something you never do, pick up my kid from school. You got 20 minutes to talk your shit, because after that, my attention go to my kids the whole day. And then so Akbar, bitch, get a little money, forgot where she came from. Hey, y'all give me that old strip club. And so Cardi B, they just going back and forth. Now, mind you, this is just going on and on and on. So finally, Cardi B does the inevitable. And this is where I say, you really got to be careful. You have to be careful about the game you're playing. So Cardi B decides to make a comment and also release the clip, a video of Akbar's porn that was leaked of her, giving fellatio. And that's where it was like, oh, okay. So then Akbar leans on the side and her tweets of, oh, now my kids got to see this. You're putting me back through anxiety. And I said, that's right there. Her saying all of that is because that's in the future if I want to file something on you. And at that moment, Cardi B knew she was wrong. She removed it. And then they continued the battle. But that to me was the lowest point of that whole thing. It was like, okay, yeah, you talk about other women. You was all over the Johnny Depp. You was all over. It was some other case about porn shaming, something she was all over, and you come out here and do the same thing. So no one wants to ever hear you in the future say how wrong it is when someone's mad at somebody else and they drop some shit like this. You can no longer, because you did the same thing, and that's how people always get you caught up, Cardi B, because you be talking that shit, but you be with the shits. You be with the shits. I equate this to the same thing as Tasha K libeling and slandering you. This is in the same suit. You putting that out there. Either she put it out or not. You putting that out there is creating a narrative, another narrative. You're pushing it forward. You have the bigger followers. People are looking more at you. So now that's been shared. You know how many people grabbed that little clip? I saw it too. I didn't want to retweet it. Then one of the fans pointed out that she used a little bit of that face of a screenshot of the video as one of her cover arts for one of her tracks, leaked or something like that. And that's when it became, well, okay, yeah, it's still fuzzy. It's still wrong on Cardi B's part, but it's still fuzzy. Well, at the same time, Nicki and Cardi were subtweeting each other. So as this is going on, right, Nicki Minaj was retweeting different songs and shit of her saying little things and little digs. And Nicki Minaj was also retweeting the Queen remix, with Akbar and shit on it. So then she decides to tweet this. She tweets this, still ugly, by the way. And that was at 2:41 p.m. So I saw it because I get all her notifications, and I'm thinking she just talking shit. I did not think they were subtweeting each other at this moment. Well, after that, Cardi B then tweets at 3:29 p.m. parole officer Kenneth Petty, and then she continues to tweet. Not that tweet. Damn, where's the other? Oh, here it goes. She continues to tweet. Don't start arms. Directly after Nicki Minaj tweet, she's heard "Don't start arms," and her fan puts a Nicki Minaj picture of her arms under it. I said, "Here you go, y'all two subtweeting each other." So Nicki Minaj, then she started dropping lyrics, and then she drops this funny gif of her laughing, Whitney Houston laughing, and Nick and Cardi B drop her verses. You know the specific verse where she says, I stay on that bitch mind so much, I gotta mention her hair or some shit like that. She dropped that. So they were going at it. But it's funny now to know that that's what they be sitting there doing all fucking days, looking at each other and just going at each other. Nicki Minaj thinks Cardi B is ugly. Cardi B thinks Nicki Minaj arms look bad. I said, beef sector bitches. It's some beef sector shit. What are we doing? Are y'all two multi-millionaires sitting here really talking about you got bad arms and you're still ugly? Now, Nicki Minaj, you definitely are the bigger player here. Cut this shit out. I would never, ever put that shit in a rap. You could have did a whole little 15-second little start channeling that energy into something creative that you can monetize, not bashful, because that takes the artistry out of it. It makes you seem petty. Even though it's your last name, you don't gotta be petty. Make it creative, make it spicy, make a collage of your videos with your lyrics. That's a dagger. Keep your music more out there than the mess. Dial back on it a little bit because you have more longevity, you have a lot more to lose. And let's just be real about it. You only about 2 or 3 or 4, maybe 4 or 5 headlines away from like being okay. You know what I'm saying? Because these other girls are coming up and making like lottos and all that. They're coming up and making headwinds. And it's just like, you gotta, we don't want to box you into them. You gotta be queen, supreme, and reign. You never see, I can't even say Beyonce because you'll never see do half the shit. But you never see Mariah Carey. She's on Twitter, go back and forth with folks. She'll probably put out one of her old videos and say, catch. We got to get a little bit more with our shit. So Cardi B, we expect that from her, but Cardi, as you get older in the game, you got to remember you can get sued, honey. You have a lot to lose. So start dialing back on it and using your fan base like a lot of people do. If your fans are saying some shit, it may be okay to retweet some of their shit. Just make sure you screen that. If they're saying some shit, at least Cardi B retweet it. You ain't got to say it. Stop putting yourself out. You don't need the attention. You don't need none of that. I know it's cute to stay in the blogs and on the YouTube blogs now because for than ever, but it's not becoming. It dials away from you as the artist. This record is dope. You should be celebrating it. This shit is dope. I'm even giving her like, yo, I was like, okay, it's cute. That's cute to me. This ain't right. If she was trying to look like a transsexual, mission accomplished. Yes, she got all what she need right here in the palm of that chin. Akbar 65, right? Carrying on. A complete weirdo. She's too sensitive and reaction. She is completely reactionary. Amaretta body, Akbar. She need to stop. That's her problem. I think for Akbar, she is fighting to still gain some relevance. It's like, girl, you was just on a record with Nicki. Celebrate it. You don't need to talk about if the song ain't on chart data. Because I'm going to be honest with you. When the song does come on chart data, you're going to have to eat that shit. There you go. Putting your saying shit you ain't got no business saying. Cardi took me out with the I'm gonna pick up my kid. I'm gonna do something you ain't gonna do, bitch. Shit, I wonder how Black China feel about that. Because what's today? Damn. Today ain't her day. That every time I think about people picking up kids, I always think about Black China like, wow, she really her only full day with her kids is Sunday. Yeah, that's not right. Akbar can't sue. Yeah, she definitely got a case, but I don't think she's gonna do it. Something tells me Akbar is not gonna move forward with it. I don't know what it is or what maybe Cardi has on her, but something tells me she's not gonna do it. She seemed like she'd be more happy for $100,000 settlement with Cardi than going to court. Cardi need to know when she's being baited, please. Because if that's the case, anyone can bait you. And Nicki needs to understand that too. There's times where she's being baited. Like saying she's still ugly. All you had to do, you called this girl ugly in so many of your songs. You could have just did a 15-second blur with one of your songs and videos. Promote the music, promote the song, make people go to the record and download it. Why am I a 34-year-old man seeing, my top female rapper, Nicki, tweeting she's still ugly? Like, it's getting a little like, okay, girl. I mean, we may all agree with you, but honey, you got older Barb sitting here like, can we be a little more tactful with it? Just a little bit. Cardi is too reactionary. She needs to log off. Only so cute. Q&As, interaction with your fans, and get off. Don't entertain the mess. Period. Cardi pulled a J done. She did. She did. She really did. And see, Cardi B got a lot more to lose to be doing that shit. Grown women with children acting like children. That's all it is. Good morning, Janae. Good morning. Good morning. She is too old. It's too old. It's getting too old. You are about to be 12 years in the game. 13. Let me see. She counts 08. Yeah, you've been in the game now. It's about to be what 24, 13, 14 something years. You got to dial back on that shit and go up on your talent. Because nobody want to fool with that shit. I'm serious, y'all. But if she used a screenshot of it for a record, does she have a leg to stand on when she leveraged it for profit? That's true. But it may be a screenshot versus an actual video recording. What the court might deem more harmful. And then considering Cardi B has a larger platform with children following her, that could also be brought into the lawsuit too. You're spreading pornography, all of that kind of. There's a lot of different angles. Cardi got to be careful, because if it was a nigga like me, I would definitely be in her inbox like, so what we doing? I got a couple of student loans. I definitely want to, give me some property. Do you want me to send everything to your email address, or is there somebody you want me to talk to? What we doing? I needed 30 days. I'm giving you 30 days. What are we doing? Oh, I'd have been on Cardi ass, but something tells me Akbar is going to be like, chill. So real quick, can you all please hit the like button for me? Because y'all, I'm trying to keep my likes up. So please make sure you hit the like button. Any mods in the room, moddies, can y'all just tell me how many likes we got? Once you hit a certain tax bracket, you don't do no arguing. Other people do that for you. You see, okay? You can, what? Are you kidding me? That's arguing. You be looking at motherfuckers like, okay, yeah, right. You got me out this bitch. I know it makes no sense for you because you don't gain nothing out of it. The other person does. Now more people know about Akbar who may have not known about Akbar. You know what I'm saying? More news websites are writing about her. I got her in a thumbnail. I ain't never think I would have Akbar B in a thumbnail, but because she's associated with Cardi B in some mess, now we're talking about her. So Cardi, you got to dial back on that. Give people attention to the ones you want to. You should be celebrating Glorilla for giving you that dope ass opportunity. Sometimes it be the people beneath you that give you the greatest opportunities. This was good. This is another anthem for her tomorrow. Cause that shit, I was rocking out the whole weekend. Tomorrow. Hey, I'm about to get ready to play that as I walk my dog. 19 likes. Come on, y'all. Can we get 10 more likes? 10 more likes, please. So my question to you all is, out of these two beefs, the one between Gutta K, Christopher Milan, and Rio, and then the other beef, the one between Cardi B and Akbar, whose beef do you think was the worst beef? Which of those two do you think was the worst? Y'all let me know. If you think it was Christopher Milan, Rio, put a 1 in the chat. If you think it was our second story, Cardi B and Akbar, put a 2 in the chat. Which one was the worst beef? Let me know. You already know which one I think was the worst. Y'all let me know. We got Gutta, Milan, and Rio. And then we got Cardi B and Akbar. Worst was one. They tried to jump him. Cardi and Act. Anybody else to break the tie? Well, I definitely think the worst beef was Cardi B and Act. I think that was more damaging to Cardi B than it was to Akbar by her releasing that little porn clip that went low, and it defeated her ever coming out being sort of an advocate for women who might be going through porn shaming, because you just sat here and did the same fucking thing, and I felt like none of that could have happened. None of that should have happened. All but Cardi was baited and she fell for the bait. The Milan, Rio, and Gutta, I think, was warranted. I think Gutta and Rio was warranted one-on-one because he came out there and pressed him, all of that. But Milan jumping in it was like, what you don't make no sense to me, bro. What are you? This ain't your battle. This ain't your call. This ain't your call to glory. So for me, I just felt like Cardi, she gets a F for this one. She shouldn't have been involved. Like, you failed miserably. And I feel like as far as Gutta K and Rio, they should have gotten their moment. That would have been cute, but it was not the right time. It was not the right time, not the right place. And for that, it was a failed attempt. But if anything, I felt like that had more weight to it, more reason to battle. Like it was a time and a place. It was given. But the Cardi B and Akbar shit, it was like, okay, girl, what are we doing? Now, today, when she wakes up, Cardi B, can you really just imagine you just did that yesterday? You this high level celebrity. It's sort of like embarrassing almost now. You look back like, damn, I did that. So that was my take on it, y'all. I just look like, are y'all gotta be kidding me. These ladies acting up unnecessarily, aren't they though? All right, Risa, thank you for coming through. Have to start my workday now. Great show. Thank you. Have a great day, crew. You too. Have a wonderful day. Yes. I think these beefs are staged just so they can be relevant. I absolutely agree. But they have to do it to their own detriment. Like Cardi B should get into a beef with somebody that her fans will get behind her with, that's bigger than her, that she could get something out of, a politician or some shit. Stay in that lane, or a company, or something like that. But this petty beef it does nothing for her. It becomes a little immature almost. It's like, damn, you got your little young girls, they actually follow and look up to y'all, and then this is what they see. It's only gonna go so far until she gets a case. She gets a court case and get arrested. So I'm gonna stay tuned to this story, but I just wanted to come and talk to y'all about this morning because I saw these two beefs on the streets, and I was like, I wonder who had more weight in this beef and who didn't. But I'm glad y'all came through this morning, and please make sure you hit the like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed, and turn on the notification bell so you'll know when I drop another video. And shout out to the replay gang. Appreciate you for coming through. And if you are new, this is your first time ever checking this video out, please subscribe to the channel and join us on Monday, Wednesday, Friday in the morning as we cover massive amounts of topics. And to the members, I appreciate you so much. So much. And shout out to who you are. Thank you so much. I was very shocked and surprised, and thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And that's all I have for you all. I hope y'all have a great day. It is Tuesday the 27th. I'm about to get ready to walk my dog and get my day started. And so I'll maybe pop through later. I always say that and then I don't, right? But y'all know I'll come back Friday for certain. But I'll definitely be here tomorrow for Wednesday. And I think we got enough local news stories where we'll have another local news show. If not, I'll probably have some hot topics or something. But I'll be here in the morning for you all. So come through, hit that like button. And it's always a pleasure being here with y'all. And until next time, news crew. And until next time, deuces, baby. Deuces. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you for being here this morning. Thank you for being here this morning.
Let's go, let's go. Ow, let's start this show. King Roman News gonna come right through. Gonna give you that news just like you know he can do. Hot topics in your face, baby. King Roman knows his place, baby. King Roman News.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning.
6:30 a.m. Eastern time, baby. He's gonna come right on time with the news just for you. Celebrity news, politics, and local news just for you. King Roman News. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Let's go, let's go. Hey, let's start this show. King Roman News, coming just for you. King Roman News, coming just for you. 6:30 a.m. Eastern time, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. King Roman News, King Roman News.